There you go.
Hello, SnowRunners. Jim, pink shirt guy here.
I'm here too.
Joining me for this episode, Ace of the Round Table.
I'm here again.
Yeah, he's here again. This will probably be a little bit more lively. So, up until this point, I've had one goal in mind and one goal only, and that's to get to the position where I could do this logging contract, timber for the locals. Okay, right now we're at level 7. I've purchased all of the equipment for hauling logs. The log crane, the long log trailer, the log carrier for front for the long logs, and the medium log trailer, because we need all that stuff for this particular mission or contract. And now we're set up to do all of the logging contracts in Michigan, and that's probably what I'm going to do at this point, is just complete all of the logging contracts, make a lot of money. Not too concerned about the XP and leveling up. That's not my concern. It's all about making the money, and we're going to do it. I'm going to show you how to use that GMC right now to haul the long logs. So let's get after it. What do you think, Mr. Noah?
Well, I generally always use the Western Star because I like it. And it's easier to use.
I know, but this is the whole point of it, is to use this particular truck and show everyone how to haul these logs.
I mean, I could do it, but
with the highway truck, with highway tires. Doesn't have all-wheel drive, but at this point I do have the raised suspension and the diff lock on it. So you can see right there, Kodiak is sitting there at the log station waiting for us to get there.
I'm in between using either the Kodiak or the GMC as a log crane truck.
Yeah, well,
and also because the GMC is more stable there, a lot.
I agree with that. It is, but the Kodiak is cheap.
And you have it.
And I have it, and it sits there for the entire... It'll sit there until we're completely done, probably, with Michigan, at least till the log contracts are done. So, to get these two trucks here, so we got the Kodiak there with the log crane on it. We got the GMC long log carrier.
Medium one, I don't know where you put.
The medium one's just out of sight over here. You can't see it because it's dark, but it's here. You'll see it as we drive away. What was I getting at? Lost my train of thought here. But to get these two trucks here, I lost some video footage, probably hour and a half of footage, where I went and actually purchased all this stuff and got the trucks here. I did have a little bit of trouble getting them here, but they're here now, and we're gonna do this. Here's the route that I took. Okay, so the garage is right here. You want to leave the garage, go down here, go past the farm. You don't want to try to go up through here. This is a shortcut and it'll get you stuck. So you want to go the long way. Go all the way down here, stay on the hard road, get down, make this sharp right turn here. Right here is where we had to fix the fallen power lines. We did that a long time ago, several episodes back, and just continue up the good road. This little section right here is a little bit, it's not really muddy, it's just dirt.
It's dicey, it's uneven.
It's a little uneven, but yeah. So you want to come up here to the fuel station of that giant fuel trailer, refuel both your trucks, so you're ready for, because the Kodiak's just going to sit there and it's got plenty of fuel in it. You won't have to fuel it again, but we need to keep stopping at that trailer to get fuel for the GMC.
If you have the 200 liters in it or half of it, you'll be fine. Yeah, even I say that.
Yeah, and just continue up the road here, all along. That's the bridge we repaired earlier. Right, let's see, right here was that other rock slide that we had to repair earlier. All the things that we had to do preliminary to get to do this logging contract. And just continue around here. I've said it before, don't go down this road because you got that little bridge right there and you tend to flip over on that bridge.
I go down that road all the time because I don't flip.
Alright, smarty pants. So, come over here, come down this road. Now we're at the log station. The medium log trailer is sitting right here. We'll see it as we drive past it going back out. So let's get rid of all that. Now we're going to the lumber mill. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my route for the lumber mill. We're going to come up here. We're just going to follow the road all the way back. But I like to navigate with these little blue nav points, so...
I don't. I just look at the map and go, okay, I need to turn there, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, well...
Well, in Michigan, too, because...
Well, yeah, it's not too bad. We're going to stop here and get fuel again. We're going to get fuel again. You go past the fuel source, get fuel.
You're actually going to buy fuel? What? You're actually buying fuel?
No, I'm not buying fuel. That's the fuel carrier trailers there.
Oh, that big one?
The giant fuel carrier trailers there.
Now.
So, no, I'm not buying fuel. You crazy, boy.
Well, you were going right next to that log carrier thing, so.
Alright, so here's our route all mapped out. Get us right to the log station. So there's our route to the log station. With a highway truck, highway tires, no all-wheel drive.
I turn.
We're gonna do it this way.
To go to that oil field instead and go that route. Then again, I'm using a truck that's all-wheel drive.
Well, yeah, all through here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't have all-wheel drive and we got highway tires, so we can't go.
You do with highway tires.
Well, yeah. Long way is generally the easier way, and that's the way we're gonna go. Oh. Am I stuck? Don't tell me. I sat there.
I do like how you do sink if you just sit there for long enough.
Well, yes, you do.
It makes sense. It's annoying, but it makes sense.
Well, yeah, gravity and, mud, and of course it does, so. Definitely makes sense. There, right there where the blue dot is, you can see the medium log carrier sitting over there.
You can see the tire of it, mostly.
Yeah.
Easily, at least.
Yeah. Alright, load some long logs on the loading platform. We need
to do them one at a time with that.
Yeah, but, hey.
It's a lot easier to do them one at a time. That's coming from MudRunner and this game, though.
Yeah.
Cranes are equally as finicky in both.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, the crane's kind of a pain in the ass with these long logs. You can pick them up one at a time. Oh, let's see. I don't think I set the anchor.
Yeah, that's the problem with the Kodiak, because they don't sit right. You get the Kodiak there, you just undid it. You just undid them.
Then,
yes. They don't sit right here. They slip.
Yeah, I know. It's.
The truck sinks more into the ground than the GMC would.
Well, yeah, single axle isn't near stable as tandem axle. So.
That too.
Well, that's the whole key. That's why it's not stable.
Well, I said it sinks more into the ground. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, 8 tires hold more weight than. They're more stable than 4 tires. So, and the Kodiak's got flat tires on it too, because I never did repair them. But that was the key. I mean, that was the whole point of this. Don't.
I mean, you couldn't take the lift, suspension or the transmission. You didn't need to repair that.
Well, I didn't need to, but figure might as well put it on there. We already had them. I didn't do anything with the transmission on it. Just I did put the raised suspension on it, but.
Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about preparing it, because you only need the engine to work the crane.
Well, yeah, but I had to drive it here.
You could hold it.
Well, yeah, but no. I drove it here, dang it. And I lost the footage of driving it here, which is kind of annoying. But I got it here anyway.
Really? Gotta be annoying.
I really wish it was daylight, because it's a lot easier to see in the day, but hey, we can't skip time like we used to be able to, so.
There are times I've just sat and waited because I'm just like, I don't want to do this during the night.
Yeah, I can't say to blame you there. I have to if it's not going to be too long. Alright, let's see.
20 logs, I think's too far forward. Yep.
Oh, yeah, it is, and it's up in the cab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or the other two are, yeah, that one's.
It's just that one.
Alright.
Sometimes you can actually just load another log on it and it works easier than trying to move the other one if you're having trouble with that.
Yeah.
I know you can just move it easily, but sometimes it's easier to do it the other way.
Well, it'd be easier if I could see what I'm doing.
Turn your lights on.
Yeah.
I mean, it would help.
There we go. I think this. Alright, you know me and control issues here. There I got it. There I got it. I think it's good. That's good. Alright, now it'll work.
Maybe.
Yeah, it'll work. Have faith.
I never restore the crane, I just leave it there. It's easier to do and it keeps anchors out and keeps the truck from sinking in more.
Yeah, I just do it because it gets it out of my way. Okay, so I already mapped out the route we're going to take. There's our trailer over there for medium logs whenever we get to that. I think I'm probably going to go over to Drummond Island and get the... don't tell me we're stuck.
You're stuck.
Alright, I'm stuck. So, there's an easy way to solve that problem. Maybe. Alright, this thing's making a liar out of me. Hey, you know how many times I've done this? Using this truck, doing exactly what I'm doing here.
Yeah, but didn't you usually have the international down there too to pull it out when this happened?
No.
And that's why you keep a backup truck when you're doing this.
Oh yeah, but I might have to go get it.
Got it.
Oh, no wonder. I had a stupid thing. I didn't put it in reverse.
That would help them.
Yeah.
That would help a little bit.
Alright, I'm going to prove it to you that I can do this. I just set up bad. Let's set them up right. Alright, we're moving. We're going to get her done now. The hardest part's getting up this hill to the main road. Once we get up to the main road, then it's
smooth sailing.
It's smooth sailing once we get up the road. But look, GMC highway tires. No all-wheel drive. There we go. That's the whole point of doing this. It can be done. Yes, it's a pain in the ass, but skill. It's all about skill.
I mean, I can do it, but I'd rather use a YOS stock because I have more fun using it.
Well, yeah, but it takes you longer to get to this point.
I did it at level 5. with a white Western Star that I got at level 3.
Not in hard mode, you didn't.
Yes, I have.
Because you didn't have enough money.
Yes, I can.
Oh, because you did mods, yeah. Okay.
No, I didn't even do that. You can do it just the international. At very low level.
Yeah.
You can do it very low level. It just takes a year and a half to do, but you can do it. You yourself even said you could get the White Western Star with just highway tires in the international.
Well, yeah, I know you can. I've done it. I did it in earlier video, earlier in the series.
So how do you think I got it?
But I haven't repaired it yet. It's still sitting over at the garage.
Well, let's see. You can use that where that other GMCs, where if you have to repair that, you can just use that repair kit to do that.
Well, you know what? Why do you gotta argue with me?
Because it makes it... Because it makes content. We have different viewpoints on how to do things. What do you want? It just shows we do things very differently. Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, we do. Alright.
What? What you want, Moose?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not working as good as it normally does. But then again, I haven't slept either. There we go. Alright, that was the hard part. Just getting up that hill with this.
Okay, fine, I'll let you out again. You're gonna walk back in in about 4 seconds.
Yeah, this is definitely better done on a good night's sleep.
Yeah, well, that's anything.
So we both stayed up all night. We
had to sleep in a car.
Yeah, sorta.
We had to try to sleep in a car.
Yeah. Well, I drove 850 miles in real life yesterday. And then we took a little bit of a nap in the cab of the pickup truck. And so, yeah. I should have picked a more restful state of doing this. Wouldn't have had as much trouble. And getting it in the daylight, too. It's a lot easier than at night, so.
Yeah, it would have been.
Well, the next load will be in the daylight probably, so. But I just proved it can be done, and it really wasn't that much trouble. Was it?
No.
No. And going through these spots, just make sure you're close enough to a winch point. There's plenty of winch points there on the left side if we need them.
Well, they're on the truck, but you make them that way.
And you can see that, I was in high without the diff lock, but now we're at the...
You're a little weight down.
Yeah. Use the winch here a little bit. Hopefully that one doesn't break. Yeah, figured it would. Yeah.
You could use the back of the winch on the... Put it on the very back of the truck and put it to that pole.
Yeah, I was trying to get farther. I was trying to get a more to where I could move more, but yeah.
Yeah, what you get is what you get, so.
Well, yeah, that's true. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta turn the steering wheel left or right a little bit to get out of a hole too. That's what I just did. It wasn't moving, so I steered to the left a little bit and then it moved. As long as we're on the pavement here. We can just keep it in high and get block off. And yeah, if you got time, you can, you know, go across the bridge here, check out some scenery. It's kind of nice down there. Well, yeah, the way you were able to do the logging at a lower level was you had to sell trucks to get enough money to buy the logging equipment. That's what you did, wasn't it?
I still had more money at level 5 than you do now.
But you sold the trucks, didn't you?
So, I still had more money than you did.
Yeah, I have assets. I don't, yeah.
Well, you think it's do more with less, but I'm doing things more with less and less trucks, so.
I'm doing more with spending less money. But having all having an abundance of trucks, you can jump around from truck to truck and stage your trucks for the next task that you want to do or the next contract.
Or they're more likely to glitch out, too.
Glitch out?
Apparently.
Well, yeah, you just lost a whole bunch of trucks, didn't you, from a glitch?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I know I had that happen last year.
Yeah, it's supposed to be for any kind of update, it just happened.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I lost them during an update, and you just lost them randomly. There was no update, nothing. They just disappeared on you. That is always annoying.
Very.
So you had to start your hard mode over again, not because you failed, but just because your trucks disappeared.
Pretty much.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, I could have bought one or two. And I could have kept going, but I was just annoyed at everything kept disappearing, so.
Yeah, at that point, it's too annoying. It's like, you don't want to.
I had one or two disappear that were small, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna try, but no, more kept disappearing.
Well, I know you said you lost your Scout 800. What else did you lose?
I lost a White Western Star.
Oh,
that killed me.
Well, yeah, losing that one is, yeah.
I still have the Unimap. I could still use that, but I can't use the Pitbull. Well, I still could. I lost that. Then I lost a Darren Longhorn and a Twin Steer. I was fucked.
Oh, yeah.
I was fucked.
Yeah.
Unless I bought a White Western Star. I had the money to buy one, I just didn't want to.
Oh, yeah, at that point I wouldn't have wanted to continue either. I'd have just stopped.
Yeah.
Just delete that game and start over again.
And that's why, well, this was a personal play too, by the way, but now I have a modded play that I have free one to start in a money mod, so, yay! I was too mad.
Yeah, I don't blame you, I would have been too.
Yeah.
I'd have probably thrown the console, not just the controller at that point.
I was done with Alaska and had I more or less just started in Russia, and I was very annoyed.
Oh, in Tamir?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh, that's painful. That's sad.
That's very painful.
That's when you need to have a game developer in the room so you can smack them upside the head. That's just ridiculous to have all glitch out like that.
Yeah. My Scout disappeared in Alaska, and the other ones disappeared in Tamir, so.
And I know you sold the Caterpillar because it kept glitching out on you.
Every time I got into it or got near it, tires were gone, the suspension was gone, and sometimes the fuel tank was gone.
Yeah. I've had a little bit of issues with the Cat, but not near as much as you did.
When I was to the ball.
Yeah, probably ought to get low here. Put the diff lock on. But hey, weight is traction. That's why we're able to. Really? Seriously? That's bull. That was crap. That pisses me off when that happens. You need to have it on because you're off-road, but then the damage is like just 25 points of damage for absolutely no reason. That's crap.
Well, it takes a while for it to actually get anywhere.
On your actual transmission, which is strange, it hurts your transmission, but I guess it makes sense for the game logic because of things like that.
I hear a doggy barking in the background.
Oh, I hear.
Oh, when you come in here, you can go whichever way you want. I'm going this way, then it has me pointed right out the exit when I get the logs unloaded. But that was relatively easy. I didn't throw out any curse words, or I didn't throw my controller across the room and shatter it, so.
Took about half an hour to do, but opening and all that.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't time this. Either.
Yeah, we did, because I did.
Oh, you did time it? Oh, okay.
That's how I know. It's about half an hour to do.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and drive this back towards the lumber, or the log station.
I'd also do a medium log one next, just to show it. And then you could do the rest off camera since it's a long 30-minute video.
Okay, so there's one load, long logs delivered. Did a little bit of winching, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. Didn't have much issues, so living proof right there. Do not sell this truck. Don't sell it. You can haul logs with it. Okay, it's useful. It is a useful truck. This
I was going to use this for a seismic vibrator, and that was it.
What's that?
I was going to use it for the seismic vibrator, and that was about it.
Yeah. Well, this is my favorite truck in the game. Okay, it's the prettiest truck in the game, and I mean, well, until you get to the P512, that truck looks pretty nice with the red and white paint on it. That truck looks really good, but we're a long way from getting that one. And that one's
Wisconsin. I was
yeah, and that's made specifically for hauling logs, but this is just living proof that.
Well, so is the other Pacifics, the 12 and the P16. So.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what they're all for. But the P512 is prettier than the P12 and the P16. Those are some ugly trucks. But when it comes to hauling logs, that P16 has no equal. So. Hey, look, I got the logs off now. We don't have any weight on there for traction. No diff lock on. We're still going. I mean, it's not super muddy here, but
you can put it in high gear now and you'll be fine.
Yeah, probably should. Probably should.
Yeah, you
but
can say fuel.
I was talking and not paying attention.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I'm here.
Well, that's another thing too. You know, this thing doesn't burn a lot of fuel compared to comparatively. It's not too bad on fuel. The White Western Star uses a little more fuel than this does.
Well, that and you have all-wheel drive with that.
You have all-wheel drive
burns more
too.
than yes.
Yeah. I mean, we both agree the White Western Star is definitely a much more capable truck than this. But I just proved that this truck's a lot more useful than everyone says it is. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's ever hauled these logs with it, but
you could do it with the cab over.
Yeah.
Just be an asshole. You could do it with the cab over. You could go.
I don't have it yet, though.
Never mind.
It's still in the swamp. I haven't got it out of there yet.
Almost at 30 minutes. And yeah, that would be hard to do.
What's that?
I mean, at this point, you might as well get it too.
Yeah, I could, but
You can do that all. You can do that off camera because it's not that hard to get.
No, it's not. It's not, but This was my goal, do this with this truck, so that's what I'm gonna do.
You're over 30.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get back to the log station or to the fuel. I'll go to the fuel station, stop there, and then we'll stop the video.
Yeah, might as well.
That's only a couple more minutes. I'm almost there now. So.
All right. He's gone over the hour-long limit a few times, and
yeah, a couple times I have on accident because I forget to set the timer sometimes.
I've done this enough times that well, I just edit it together, so I don't need a timer.
Yeah.
I don't need a timer because of what I do. That's another thing that very differentiates both of us. Yours are more long and just. Well, you do less. You accomplish less.
You edit the stuff out. I just do I just do the playthrough.
Yeah.
I just do the playthrough.
It'd be easier for you to do more of a stream setup thing than the other way. Not this way.
No. I have limited time and limited.
Yeah, I know.
Limited abilities as far as doing this, so I just do what works. I know this can be kind of boring, especially when I'm doing it by myself. But when we're sitting here talking about it, it makes
it's a little bit nicer.
It makes it a little more entertaining that way. Keeps people's interest a little bit better.
A little bit.
Nice little windmill over there. Michigan, I just said it many times. It's just
they made Michigan pretty because they want it to make you like the game, and then they hit you with Alaska, which is white.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then they hit you with the monitor that makes you want to kill people.
It's not that bad.
Well, the very first time we tried it, it was really bad, but now that we've done it enough, it's not too bad. But it's still frustrating, but...
I pulled the plane out with the white Western Star the first time I did it, and that was fine.
Yeah. Well, that's the only truck I've used for doing that plane, but... Because that's always the one I
that
want.
and Dairy Longhorn, because they're
both in the game, you don't have to pay for them, and
I did it with all-terrain tires.
Well, yeah.
Nobody else can claim that.
Yeah, you did that.
Nobody else can claim that.
No.
Because I'm the only one insane enough to try it.
Yep.
Oh, my crew.
Well, I'm the only one staying in Michigan with all highway tires, so.
Well, I could do that too, but.
Yeah, you should. Alright, you gonna stop this one?